everyone, so today I thought I would do a sort of chatty get ready with me / first impressions video. This is maybe something a little bit different for my channel. It's something that I used to do quite a lot back in the day, like 5 years ago. I haven't done anything like this obviously in a while, but I got a package in the post and it was from Elf. Ooh. And I got a bunch of new things because they were doing 50% off, and I just thought I wanted to try them out. I never have an excuse to wear makeup, so why not try some of it out and just kind of have a bit of a chat. So yeah, like I said, this stuff is all from Elf, although I'll be using my normal makeup as well because I didn't get like a full face of products. But Elf is cruelty free, so I definitely wanted to order something from there. And when I saw that they were doing 50% off, I was like, why not? So I've got a few different things to try out, and yeah, I just guess I will start putting stuff on. So I got 2 foundations. I got one in Alabaster and one in Light Ivory because I didn't know what colour I'd be, and I thought, it's 50% off, I'll get 2. So I think I'll probably try with the lightest, but I might end up mixing them. I've literally been pumping this for about 10 minutes. There we go. This bottle is really nice as well. This is only £7.50. Okay, so I think I'm going to mix it with some of the darker one because I feel like that looks a little pale for me. Oh my god, this is a bit of a joke. My hand's actually tired. Okay, so that was actually a little bit ridiculous. The amount of time it took for the foundation to come out of the bottle meant that my card was full. So I've just had to take off all the footage, but I have managed to get some out, and one is clearly quite pink toned and the other one's quite yellow, so I'm going to mix them together, and I'm going to use this fun little chicken fillet like sponge. It's like a silicone sponge that I also got from Elf for a bit of fun. I mean, I've never used anything like this before, and I just thought I would try it out because, like I said, 50% off. So yeah, I'm going to mix these. I should have really put my hair up beforehand. Also, ignore this mirror. It's got Avril Lavigne on the back. It was my sister's that I took from her, and I think she got it in China, so I have no idea why Avril Lavigne is on it, but everyone's always very confused when they see it. This foundation smells like soap. Like soap that you'd get at a nan's house. Okay. This feels absolutely bizarre. Also, I've already moisturised my face, but if anyone has any moisturiser recommendations that are super cheap and cruelty free, let me know, because the one I'm using is the simple one, which isn't cruelty free, so I need to try out a new one. Today's a good day to test foundation because my skin is not being very nice to me, so I'll actually see if it's got good coverage. My arm is aching a little bit from doing this. Usually I put it on with like a beauty blender and it's quite quick because it like absorbs a lot of the foundation, which I guess isn't a good thing, so this is better in that sense. But this takes a while. It's definitely clung on to all my dry patches, and I guess because my skin's not that great at the moment, it's like clinging to all the patches that aren't that nice. So hopefully, I mean, it's probably because I'm looking at it really up close, hopefully from afar. I don't know what it looks like on the camera. I mean, I have to go out with this on, so hopefully from afar it looks okay. But up close you can definitely see all my sort of dry patches. I'm next going to put on some concealer. This is my normal concealer. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection in the paler shade because I am very pale. And I'm just going to put this under my eyes and also on all the spots that foundation didn't cover. Honestly, I love this concealer. I've used this concealer probably for about 6 years now. Obviously not that exact one because that would be gross. And I get through them quite quickly, but this brand I've used for ages and it's like my go-to. So I thought that while I put on my makeup, I could maybe chat about after uni, what my plans are, because that is something that I've been thinking about recently. Because obviously everyone's like started talking about masters or postgraduate jobs or internships, and I think the panic kind of sets in because I don't really know what I want to do. So yeah, I've kind of come to the conclusion that I want to have a gap year after uni, which I know sounds a bit weird because most people have a gap year before you go to uni, but I didn't have one and I kind of wanted one. and I feel like it'll give me a year to decide what I actually want to do, and I can travel and I can maybe do some volunteering projects. Both my sisters are currently out in Australia, and then they'll both be in New Zealand, so I quite want to go out there to visit them about this time next year, I think. So I'm starting to save up for that. So I think next year I'm just going to focus on like getting more life experience. Like, I'm only going to be 20 when I graduate, so I don't feel like I need to rush into like a proper job, nor do I really want to. So I reckon I'll probably get like a bar job or a cafe job over the summer, and then save up some money to do some travelling. So at the moment all I know is I want to go to New Zealand for maybe about 3 months. That might be 3 months between Australia and New Zealand, I'm not sure. And I haven't really thought about anywhere else I want to go yet, but I think that is what I've decided I want to do. If any of you guys are third years, let me know what you're thinking of doing after graduation. I think it's just quite scary. Like, university is definitely a safe like thing. It gives you something to do for 3 years and you don't really have to think about much else. And then once you graduate, suddenly you're like in the real world and you have to actually think about life. And I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. So I think a gap year will do me good. I'm like so not used to wearing makeup anymore. I used to literally not leave the house without it, and now if I've got uni I won't bother. The only time I'll really put it on is if I'm going out or some sort of evening thing, I'll put it on then. But other than that I literally never wear it, so this is such a treat wearing it during the day. I'm going to feel normal for once. I'm now going to put on some bronzer. I'm using one from Benefit which isn't cruelty free, so if you have any recommendations let me know, because this will run out at some point, and when it does I'll have to replace it with something vegan. So yeah, let me know your favourite bronzers slash contours, something matte, in the comments please. Okay, so card filled up for a second time, but I was just about to say I am now using highlighter. This is the Glossier highlighter. I got it as a gift from my sister and I think it's secondhand. I don't know if this is vegan. I googled and I could find out that the brand was cruelty free, but I don't know if this like specific product has anything in it. But yeah, I've never tried this before, so I'm gonna try this now. I really like that. It's like not got chunky bits of glitter in like some highlighters do, so I think it looks quite natural. Okay, so next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown, and I've had this for ages and it's still very full, and I use a brush from there as well. So I'm just going to fill them in. My sister actually left me a bunch of stuff before she went away to Australia, so that highlighter was one of them, and she's just texted to say that she's left some Kat Von D stuff as well, which I am very excited about because I've not tried anything from there, and I know that that is a vegan brand. So when I go home for Christmas I'm going to be able to try them out, which is exciting. Okay, so brows are done. Apologies if the lighting keeps going in and out. I use the window as light and English weather is very unpredictable. I mean, luckily it is quite sunny today, so it's still bright. Yesterday was absolutely awful. It absolutely tipped it down all day. It was like a storm, it was ridiculous. And it got dark at like 3 because it was so rainy. I mean, it gets dark at like 4 now anyway, which is just miserable, but I'm happy that at least the weather's slightly bright today, otherwise it would be a lot worse, but it does mean that it keeps changing. I'm just putting on some eye primer. This is from Urban Decay. I just realised that I picked up a brow gel from e.l.f. It's the Beautifully Bare Sheer Tint Brow Gel in medium, and even though I've just done my brows, I might try and put some of this on top just to test it out and see what it's like. That brush is amazing. That is tiny. Probably just went really cross-eyed. I really like this. I love the tiny brush. I wasn't blessed in the eyebrow department. I mean, considering I have such dark hair, I was literally born with no eyebrows. I have to dye them to get them to any colour, and even then it's not that bold. So anything like this that kind of makes it look a bit more natural I love, so I'm definitely going to be using that. I'm going to do just a really simple eye look. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, which I love, and I thought was cruelty free, but it turns out a couple of the eyeshadows aren't, or they're not vegan or something. So this is obviously very well loved, but once it is finished I have to find something new. So again, if you have any recommendations let me know. I'm like so out of the loop with makeup stuff now, so I just don't even know where to start when it comes to like cruelty free things, so any recommendations for any products let me know because I'd be interested. And then I'm going to use another Real Techniques brush and just put some darker brown through the crease. And then I'm going to take Venus, which is like the shimmery shade, and just put that on my inner corner. Okay, and then the final product that I got from e.l.f. was this 3-in-1 very black mascara. It turns out I accidentally got 2 of these, so I really hope it's good because, you know, I'm stocked up. I'm having a real struggle to find a mascara that I love as much as the Benefit They're Real. That was literally like my go-to mascara, and I just loved it, and I've not found anything even close to as good as that one since, so fingers crossed that this one is maybe semi-decent. Okay, I'm happy, I like that. I much prefer the sort of plasticky brushes to the bristles, so I like this, and it's really quite lengthening. I definitely have one set of eyelashes that I prefer over the other one. This one just never goes right for me. I feel like, is that normal? Does everyone have an eye that they prefer? It seems quite extra, but this one just, the eyelashes don't cooperate. Okay, so my card just fell up for a 3rd time, I think that is, so it's a clear indication for me to shut up. And I've moved the camera around a little bit because I realised that the light was just on one side of my face and it might have made everything look a bit weird, but this is the final look. I'm really happy with all of the products, I think. I didn't end up putting anything on my lips. I'm just not a huge lip product person. I've just got some lip balm on. Although saying that, I did get some Tarte products recently from Misguided, which was weird, and that's in my vlog, but it turns out that I really like both of those. They're both sort of like matte liquid lipsticks, and I really liked them, but I can't find either of them. I reckon they're probably in a coat pocket or something downstairs. But yeah, other than that, this is the finished look. I really like everything. I wasn't sure on the foundation, but as it's like seeped into my skin a bit more, I actually really like it, and I think it's gone a lot more like skin-like, and it's not, you can't see all of the dry patches and everything like you could before. The sponge, I'm not sure if I'm sold on. That's the only product that I don't know how much I love. It's probably a kind of thing that you just have to get used to because it's a bit weird and different, so I might try it out again. But yeah, I love the mascara, I love the eyebrow thing, and I think that was everything. But thank you so much for watching. This is a slightly different video. If you want to see more kind of get ready with me's or more makeup videos, let me know. I just thought it would give me an excuse to try out some makeup, and I actually really enjoy filming it. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos like this, and thank you for watching. Bye!